Hey everyone, Kiara here. So this is slightly late. I honestly gave Apple like 48 hours. Cause yeah, this released like Wednesday, right? Yeah, cause Friday. Cool. So got the iOS 10 update, right? Cause it's all the hype now. Now that I'm back on iPhone, got hype up about this mess. But don't download it. Like at the end of the day, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't know what Apple was doing. I'm not an Apple fanboy. I'm a realistic techie, and I just think that it was garbage. You might ask why. Everything just feels like bloated and I thought about and just meh. I thought iPhones were supposed to be simplistic, easy to use, customizable whether you're old with failing eyes or young with failing eyes or young with really great eyes, which I don't fall into that category. But still, I think the one feature that has pissed me off the most is the media center. So as you know, you can pull up on the phone um, and you get your media center. I enjoyed the small, compact, half screen thing. You show my music that's playing, all that stuff. Well, now it's like everything is in size 10 text and crap, so it's 2 pages. I don't want to have to scroll left or right to get to my music, and I believe it's on the right side. Doesn't matter because that's the only thing I look at now. It just doesn't. I don't know. To me, that it was a bad move. Also, the notifications. It doesn't bother me to have the bloated notifications floating on my screen when my phone is unlocked. But when I'm in the middle of an app and all of your notifications are these gigantic floating bubbles, why would you do that? And they're not even quick floating bubbles where, maybe you just see a brief, oh, this is the message, you got a text message and it disappeared. They look like they sit on there for a good 2 minutes. And I'm just eh. So it took me 2 hours to figure out that I could still pull down on notifications for text messages to reply. But then when I did that, I'm used to just seeing the message and, the little bar at the top of notifications as in the previous version of the operating systems. But now it's the whole messaging app is its own thing that floats in the middle of my screen. I don't want all of that. I don't need to see the whole conversation. If I want to see the whole conversation, make me open up messages. Excuse me. Anyways, make me open up messages. Don't put that crap in the middle of my screen. That wasn't the intention of me. I just wanted a quick reply. I didn't want to have the ability to scroll all up in my conversation. If I want context, I'll just open the app. So yeah. And then, lastly, I don't understand these new apps, this home thing. The bedtime. So when you go on the clock feature, you set your alarms. There's now a bedtime feature where it can alert you before you go to bed, alert you to get up at the time you want, ask questions, try to figure you out. And tries to monitor your sleep patterns based on if you have any fitness trackers attached to what have you. That's cool. I guess also because everything that I have is in dark. I don't use the light feature. Everything's in the dark theme, so it looks cool. But the whole home thing, I don't understand it. Sure, I probably could have read a little bit more into it. When I accidentally clicked on the app as I was trying to move it. But I guess for me, my thing is one, I didn't ask for it. Two, why are you adding more crap? This whole home sharing thing. And three, I'm not as a Apple owner, I'm not an Apple fanboy. So yes, you guys have seen, I have my development Mac and I have my Apple TV, and now that I have this wonderful iPhone, it doesn't have to connect all these different home apps. You got home sharing, people. Let's just stay with home sharing and keep it as it is. Don't make no app out of it. Everything doesn't have to be made into an app. And then lastly, my final gripe. Well, before... No. Because we're going to end on a positive note. So my final gripe is the fact that every time you turn your screen or you pick up your phone, it cuts on. And I haven't figured out if there's a way to take this off. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong spot. You guys let me know. But, you know, when I'm just picking up my phone sometimes, it's just to pick up my phone. It's like one of those habits where people fidget with things. And like for me, picking up my phone, especially when I'm like driving, listening to music, like I'll sit there like driving, like, with my phone back and forth, or, I'll do like this, like after a phone conversation. I'm just like, why does my screen keep cutting on? Like when it first happened, I thought I hit the side button. I was like freaking out. And it was like, yeah, it wasn't me. It's just the phone. I can see how that's useful though when I'm listening to music, because 9 times out of 10 when I pick up my phone, I'm getting ready to skip the song. But when I'm not listening to music, like I understand I got notifications and stuff on the screen and I might want to know the time, but like if I didn't set up that feature, like don't do it. But mind you, I'm also an Android user and lover and previous Android owner, and Android has that, and I took all of that off. Like, I think this goes under your gestures. Yeah, Android gestures don't exist on any of my phones that I've ever owned because I take them all off. So that's also like a slight reason that it pisses me off because I haven't figured out how to turn it off. But as far as ending on a high note, so remember the video I made about going to San Francisco? I don't know what it is about that city, but it always kills my phone battery. Like, when I was there all last summer, I had to buy a new battery because, the reason for the faulty battery the first time was like half my fault. But even then, my battery was draining really quickly on a brand new Samsung battery for the Note 4. And I don't know what happened, but I got off the plane in San Francisco, friend's house, this, that, and the third, and I had to buy that Apple case. Phone was dying. Now I can't go a whole day. Typically I get back home because I don't really talk on the phone a lot. I text, but not even a lot because I don't start my days till late. But when I take my phone off the charger at around 11 a.m., 12 p.m. at 100%, when I get home, at maybe 10, 11, I shouldn't be at 15%. But with this update, on a good day when the screen is not turning on all the time, I still have battery life. And for that, Apple, I thank you. That is probably the best thing that has come out of this, quite honestly. Is somehow, some way, you fixed my battery. Don't know how you did it. Don't know how I messed up the first time. I'm blaming California. But bless your souls for fixing that. Other than that, you guys can have this back. Feel free to figure out what my account is. Send me a message so I can revert back. Let me know. Give me a dev copy without the BS. Like, I'm fine with all of that, Apple, if you so please. But yeah. So, hope you guys enjoy my review-ish. If you're mad at me for my review, I am oh so sorry. But again, I'm not really an Apple fanboy. I'm just being realistic. And yeah, sorry if you don't like it. Give me a likes or a dislikes, I guess, because I just feel like it's about to get a whole bunch of dislikes. But give me some likes or dislikes. Do not download iOS 10 if you have not already. And I will just see you guys in the next video because, yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. Enjoy your phone, guys.